All right, and we'll get started. All right, thank you for joining us for the Visual Arts Department meeting. All right, orders. I apologize for those of you who have been trying to get on school specialty and the password hasn't worked. And sorry for those of you who tried again today with the new password I send you, and it also didn't work. I have checked this one, it does work. So your deadline for getting those orders is November 2nd. So please be working on those, get them in early, because we have quite a bit of processing time with our approval through teaching and learning before we can even put it in our system. It will ask you for your email. Make sure you're saving your carts. That makes it a lot easier for Ashley and Tuesday when they get those orders to put them in.
Can I ask you a question also?
Yes.
So on my school specialty order, I had ordered a drawing rack and also a printer. And those were the items that didn't get sent with the order. Was there a reason? Do I need to do that separately or get approval before I order those or something like that?
With the drying rack, I believe it got put on a separate order because it's furniture.
Okay.
It was before we learned that we could actually do two. It's a different budget number. We learned that we can actually put two budget numbers on an order. So we put your drying rack as a separate order. But if you want to order a printer, that has to go through the district. Wendy, did I have that listed on ARPE?
What did you have?
The person who you contact if you want to order technology. So we can't just order printers. We have to go through their technology. So we'll let Wendy look at that and see if we can find it. If not, we'll get you that name.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so receiving, we found out that our vendors are not getting money unless we do a receiving process on Munis. So we need your packaging slips. I know some of you are having trouble because you're putting in each of your packing slips as like a separate file. If you take those to your campus copier and put them in there, you can actually scan them all as one PDF file and you can have it emailed to yourself. And then that can be what you entered. If you really can't figure that out, you will have to email Ashley probably those separate because they're not going to be able to fit on the form. But we really do need to know if you've lost your packing slips, let us know. We need to know which items you've received, which you haven't, so that they continue to send us stuff. Because I think it gets to a point where they've given us so much stuff that they stop sending us stuff till we start paying them. So I did attach this to the slideshow. It's also in ArtBeat, and then the slideshow is again in our Google shared drive under our department Zoom meetings.
Tiffany, you put Lenora Scales is who they have to email for technology.
Okay, can you put that in an email to Kevin?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, if you are missing items from your order, please email Tony. So he can either, like there's been a few things that have been discontinued that people have to take off. He'll let you know that amount, but if it's something that is gonna be delayed a long time, and you wanna ask him to take it off, you can do so. You just need to find out that amount from him, and you'll have to then put in a new order into the VPA drive for your items that weren't sent to you. In terms of your things that you did get, make sure you have those item numbers. You can find those on your original order, or if you don't have that anymore, that place where we send you to check the status of your order. Again, that is linked in the ArtBeat and the handbook, that spreadsheet. You can get those item numbers so we can put those in.
Quick question.
Yes.
One of my people, Aaron, he got all of his orders in from Amazon.
Yes.
And on the purchase order, it said the package came, but the package did not come. And he's been getting the runaround with Amazon, and he can't get an answer with this item that he's missing that did not. It says, it's not saying it's back ordered. It says we got it, but it was not in the boxes.
All right, have Aaron send us an email because we'd have to do more investigation for that. And I want to
Okay.
keep everyone else on here right now for that. Okay, Hispanic Heritage Show. Thank you so much for your submissions. We had like over 100, so we really appreciate that. So I have a link to the show here, and then also it's on our, it's on our website for our shows, and I'll be putting it on social media, and we'll send your certificates through inter-office mail for your students. We did struggle this time. Some of you make copies of the slideshow that Ashley made, and so then she had to merge it all together to create the video. So please, please, please don't make copies of these virtual heritage shows. It just makes the process a lot more difficult. If you want a copy later on, you'll have to change your permissions on the shared drive temporarily so that you can make a copy. But right now you can't make a copy and move things or delete things because we had too many people just deleting files. So we had to restrict y'all. So sorry about that. But again, thank you. It was great turnout, and a great way for your students to earn points towards earning a letter jacket. And so, so thank you for that. Our next Heritage Show is Native American, and those images are due on the shared drive October 25th. I did link on here a PDF, which I've sent out the last 2 years about like what to do and what not to do in terms of being respectful to Native American culture. So please, please, please read that before you send any artwork out, because we want to make sure that we're being respectful. And there were some things on there that I didn't know about. I didn't know that was disrespectful until I read this. And so we just want to make sure we're culturally responsive. And that is in that documents also in the shared drive under other resources for those art exhibitions. Okay, and lastly, Chris Walk is collecting videos that answer the question, what would renovated auditoriums, rehearsal spaces, and or classrooms mean to you? So obviously classroom for you guys, but make a 30-second to minute-and-a-half video. And then she has a form that you can submit that in. And I'll put that in Artbeat as well next week. But she said by the end of the month. As you know, they are trying to do a bond. So I think we're trying to get support from our community. And I think, if you could take a few minutes to create this, it would help with that process. All right, so that is all I have for you. So if you have questions, please stay on. If not, have a great break. And if you are missing if you need to do some flex, we are offering an in-person class tomorrow here at IM Terrell about design thinking. I have some professors from UNT coming out, and you'd have to sign up in Eduphoria, but we do have some spots, and it's from 12 to 3. So questions?
What was the thing tomorrow called?
I think it's design thinking.
Thanks.
Tiffany, you probably already know this, but like I already got my orders have, been put in a long time ago, and they order them really fast, but sometimes it takes a month for some stuff to come in. So it just doesn't mean that you're not getting it. It just takes longer than other stuff.
Oh, no, we're aware of that.
Okay.
But there's like things that were put in, like Teresa put them in. But we
Okay.
don't know. And part of it was we didn't know the process.
Yeah.
We're kind of learning as we go. And then we got these hate emails saying you have to receive all these things, and we don't even know how to receive. So
Yeah, Miss King put mine in, but I'm just letting them know, just because they haven't got it doesn't mean it's not coming in. And so if we put a piece in a Hispanic Heritage Show, I tried to use the one everyone was using because I saw those lots of copies,
yeah.
but probably it maybe just got forgotten because she just had it merged all together.
Oh, it's not in there?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I'll take a look again. I looked at it.
Okay.
Looked at it twice, and I only put 2 pieces in, but so I was like, where is that piece? But it's a kid that did something just for the show. So anyways, if I'm gonna look at it one more time. If not, I'll send an email to you guys so y'all could just send him a certificate or something.
Yeah, and we
That's
can
really all he wants that certificate. He already has a jacket.
right. And I can do I could spotlight the art on social media or something for him.
Okay.
We'll try to make it right for him.
I was
Sorry
like,
about that.
I thought maybe it got disqualified because it
No.
wasn't gang related, but you know, it was LA, the LAC.
Was it the one that, like, it kind of looked like it could be gang related, but.
Yeah, I told him,
We remember seeing that one. I don't think. she
okay,
took it out
maybe,
though, so-
maybe we missed it. That's why I started looking at
Because
it
we
one
did,
more
I
time.
was picking it away because I'm, you know, like, because
'Cause I told him, I said-
so I'm like looking at everything, but it was fine. There wasn't anything.
Yeah,
on
I
it that
told
was
him, I
out.
said, oh, this is a little shady. He's like,
That's
it's
what I
not
was
gang related. And I was like, but
I
yeah,
was the same way, but yeah, we didn't see anything out there that would make it
my
not.
boy, he tries to push it with me. But yeah, he loves his Hispanic art.
Excellent. All right, other questions?
I have a question for Wendy. So we're driving, sorry, I need to go back and read my emails better, but for the TAEA conference, we're driving carpooling over there or driving ourselves, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just like, it's the
Yeah,
first time I've gone to one of those, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's been quite an experience. We finally got all the paperwork in, and yeah, so sorry about all the different emails if I couldn't find anything, but whew, we did it.
Okay, yay.
Yeah, we're
Now
learning
we're
a
just
lot of
waiting.
stuff
Yeah,
here.
now we're just, hurry and wait. So now we're just waiting to get it
Raise your
appealed.
hand.
Yeah, and then, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Raise your hand.
Carlton has a question.
okay, I unmuted
Unmute
you.
yourself.
Oh,
You gotta
No.
unmute yourself.
okay, you guys need to unmute.
Hold on.
There we go.
Come on, Polly.
First you're giggling and then.
Tiffany,
Yes, what can I do for you?
now I was wanting to know, so the hours that we completed in the Art of Education, when will those hours be added to our, to the, whatever it is, the staff hours or whatever
Yeah,
it is?
Good question.
I'm guessing once I have a secretary, then
Okay,
but it's right now it's me who puts that in, and I am just kind of underwater with what we're trying to do here. So we will get credit for them. So just keep updating them in that form that I have for you, and I will.
Sanderson,
and-
y'all killing me over here. They killing me over here. They kill-
But no, so sorry. I had good intentions to have them updated a lot quicker, but this year has kind of not gone the way that we would have hoped. So But we will get it.
We could say the same thing over here. It's
yeah,
crazy.
I think it's across the district.
yeah.
Okay, let's-
But yeah, unfortunately, we are up to 8 openings for art teaching positions. So if you have any friends that can kind of create art and want to be a sub or something, or,
We're not friends or.
or just no. So we have principals reaching out to us saying, please send us names, and we just don't have anyone right now. And so, I know a lot of you are part of the art community, so reach out. Yeah, we're just hopefully some people will graduate in December and we can snatch them up. But I think that this is an issue that all the districts in the DFW area are, and maybe across the nation, I'm not sure, but we haven't had, this many openings ever since we've been here. So, but we want to make sure our students get art across the district. So if you know anyone, just encourage them to apply and serve. But so, other questions?
And you might have already answered this. I came on a few minutes late, but hate to bug you again. What's the status of the Letterman jacket? Just because I've got kids breathing down my neck. So
It was approved. And so I think I'll have to check again, or it was sent to for approval.
okay.
We put them in on our end. It's in that process where,
Perfect.
yeah, but we got, so that list I put in and asked you guys to double check, that is what went through, and Chris signed off on it. I can't remember now if Ashley did or not, but I believe so.
So it's on its way then.
Yeah, but it just takes a while. Like it's,
Oh, yeah.
like all of our administrative associates here, anytime they hear letter jacket, they just cringe because it's just a horrible process. And we have a new vendor, but So we'll see if it's any better, but it's just always been a huge struggle. So,
Okay.
I mean, hopefully just tell them we're working on it. They've been approved to get them, so they will get them. It just,
Perfect.
I can't guarantee a time.
Got it. Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you.
Okay, Alistair, did you have a question? You have to unmute. Are you just leaving? Okay, have a great weekend. And Denise, did you have a question?
No.
No, thanks for joining us. Are they treating you well over there at Northside?
Yes, yes, they are. I'm loving it here. I was trying to figure out. I have my list, so I worked with Davis